Tune into the frequency of your dream life. Your desires are already out there on a frequency you haven't tuned into yet. And the reason you want them, it's because deep down you know you'll feel better in having of them. Here's what most people don't realize. Everything in this universe is energy, and that energy is vibrating at a frequency. Your dream life, it already exists right now, vibrating at its own unique signal, just waiting for you to match it. So the question isn't, can you have what you want? The question is, are you tuned to it? What is frequency? Let's start with the basics. What actually is frequency? In science, frequency measures how often a wave repeats over a period of time. We measure it in hertz, cycles per second. Sound, light, radio waves, they all operate at specific frequencies. And here's the important part. The higher the frequency, the more energy it carries. Now, outside of strict physics, we use frequency as a metaphor, and it's a powerful one. We're talking about the vibrational state of your thoughts, your emotions, your energy field. Positive emotions, love, joy, gratitude. These are high frequency states. They carry more energy, more potential, more creative power. Negative emotions, fear, shame, chronic worry, those are low frequency states. Less energy, less flow. Actually, less flow to your desires. Now, I want to be transparent with you. This isn't measured the same way we measure a sound wave in a lab, but the parallel is real and it's meaningful. Higher frequency equals greater vitality, greater clarity, greater creative potential. Emotion is energy in motion. Here's where this gets personal and practical. For the work we're doing together, I want you to think of emotion as energy in motion. Emotion, energy, moving. How you feel, what you think, what you believe about yourself and your life, all of it carries a frequency. And your reality, it is responding to that frequency right now, not someday, right now. So if you are broadcasting doubt, such as, I don't know if this will work, I am not sure I deserve it, nothing ever goes my way, this again, guess what signal you're sending out? And guess what's matching it and what's coming back? But flip that. Start broadcasting faith, expectation, gratitude for what's already on its way. And you have just changed your signal. You have changed what you're a match to. You can only receive what you're a vibrational match to. That's not a rule I made up. That's how it works. How to know your current frequency. How do you actually know what frequency you're broadcasting? I'm going to give you 3 checkpoints. First, check your thoughts. What are you thinking about most often? Are your dominant thoughts about what you want or what you're afraid of, what you lack, what isn't working yet? Second, tune into your emotions. Right now, in your body, do you feel open, energized, inspired, or do you feel tight, stressed, resistant, down? Your body is a frequency meter. It will tell you the truth even when your mind tries to spin a story. Third, listen to your inner dialogue. What's the story you tell about yourself, about your life, about what's possible for you? That inner voice is your frequency, broadcasting on repeat. How to tune in, the techniques. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for. How do you actually raise your frequency and tune into your desired life? I have 4 tools that work. Tool 1, align your self-talk. Start speaking from the reality you want, not the one you're afraid of. Instead of, I hope this works, try, this is working. It's already in motion. The way you talk to yourself is the frequency you broadcast. Make it what you want. Tool 2, use music and movement. This is one of the fastest vibrational shifts available to you. Find a song that genuinely lifts you, the one that makes you feel unstoppable, and play it. Move your body, dance in your kitchen, walk with power. Energy follows motion. You can shift your frequency in under 3 minutes. You probably recognize this if you can think about times you've been on the road driving and the best music was on. You really felt yourself go from zero to hero in a short period of time. Tool 3, anchor into your desired life. Vision boards, affirmations, journaling as your future self, the version of you who already has what you desire. When you do this, you're not pretending. You're practicing the frequency of your desired reality. You're stabilizing the signal. Tool 4, meditate and go quiet. Sometimes the highest frequency thing you can do is stop the noise. Sit still, breathe. Resistance dissolves in silence. When the mental chatter quiets, your natural frequency, which is actually high by default, rises back to the surface. Now, let's talk about making this a daily practice. Because tuning in isn't a one-time event. It's a moment-by-moment choice. This is your frequency broadcast check. Daily practice. Your frequency broadcast check. Now, let's talk about making this a daily practice because tuning in isn't a one-time event. It's a moment-by-moment choice. Here's what I want you to do. Start your morning with a broadcast check. Before you pick up your phone, before you check email, before the world starts making demands on you, ask yourself, am I transmitting the frequency of my dream right now? Or am I broadcasting something I don't want? It takes 10 seconds and it changes everything. Build a morning ritual that sets your frequency. It doesn't have to be elaborate. For me, it's quiet time, something warm to drink, a few minutes of stillness, and setting an intention for the day. Find what works for you, but be intentional about it. Then do a midday check-in. Pause, take a break, ask, am I in alignment right now, or have I been reacting from stress? Just that moment of awareness can snap you back. Awareness is the frequency shift. Here's a few takeaways. Here's what I want you to walk away knowing today. Tuning in to your desired life is a skill. It's not about being positive all the time. It's about being intentional about where you place your energy, your focus, your belief. Your reality responds to your vibration, not to your hustle alone, not to wishful thinking, but to your frequency. And the more you practice this, the faster what you desire starts to show up. Not because you earned it by being perfect, but because you became a match to it. If you've made it this far, first, thank you. I love that you're here. Here's your challenge practice, tuning in for just 24 hours, just one day. Be intentional about your thoughts, your self-talk, how you feel. Do your broadcast check-in in the morning. Do a midday check-in, and then come back here and drop a comment. Tell me what shifted. What did you notice? I genuinely want to know. If this video landed for you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe if you haven't. We're building something powerful here, one frequency at a time. I'll see you in the next one. Keep raising your vibration.